All right, so this is another edition of the Quick News and Sammy Flex. I'm still giving you all the favorite mashup in our entertainment industry. Today we are talking about some pertinent issues and those that need to be talked about. That is what we're doing. Production surely done by K-Boy Multimedia. I also have my man Digital Rasta, aka Currency. Now let's move straight into our first story. And this first story is actually about me. It is about me because I work with Zylofon Media, and Zylofon Media suffered a fire outbreak on Monday evening somewhere around 9 p.m. I believe this is not new to you. But then what is new is the fact that Ghanaian artists are not showing some signs of sympathy to the situation. I know that Zylofon TV has been a platform promoting most of these works from our artists, their videos, their premieres, their interviews. But unfortunately, ever since the incidents happened to the TV station, we've seen few artists talking about sympathies for the station. At least I can mention Medical, I can mention D-Crime, I can also mention Queen Hazel. These are the few people I have seen talk about the unfortunate incidents that happened to Zylofon Media. None of them is showing signs of sympathy. Well, I can also big up Shatawale, who came here on the night when the incidents happened. He is a family member, so I would always say big up to Shatawale. But then to the rest of the artists who have also supported from Zylofon TV one way or the other, guys, what are you waiting for? Someone actually said, oh Sammy, it is too early for you to start accusing these people for not showing signs of sympathy to the station. But today happens to be about the third day and nothing has been seen so far from our top artists. Guys, I'm not the one to say shame on to you, but then if there is someone who can say it, let the person go straight and say to them, shame on to you. Well, this is still the quick news here on Sammy Flex TV, talking about all the stories making headlines in our showbiz industry here in Ghana and beyond it. Now, moving on straight to the next story. I believe you are following the conversation of the top 10 big artists in Africa. Maybe you are not following, but then let me share this with you. A story on our own blog, that is zionfelix.net, says American news-based television channel CNN has published the list of top 10 music stars in Africa. And interestingly, no Ghanaian artist was mentioned in here. That is where the conversation starts from. I can give you the top 10 according to CNN, where we have Nigeria's Burna Boy, we have Angelique Kidjo, we have Tanzania recording artist Diamond Platinums, we also have Nigerian Yemi Alade, we have Tiwa Savage, we have Wizkid, we have Mr. Easy, we have South African singer that is Sho Majozi. She is also here, and we also have South African artist Busua Gulu, and the 10th one being Muela Musanda, aka Slap D. Now, when the discussion started here in Ghana, so many people were asking, where are our Ghanaian top artists? Where is Shatawale? Where is Sarkodie? Where is Stonebwoy? And it goes on like that. Interestingly, there is another twist of an article, and that is what I want you to look at, where Arnold Asamoah Bedu, who is a popular radio pundit as well as a blogger, has also suggested that whatever CNN has put out to him, he describes it as shitty. It means shit, you know what I mean? Now let's listen to some of his reasons why he thinks the list from CNN is shitty. Arnold Asamoah Bedu thinks that the list from CNN is shitty because of these reasons. Number one is the list is without criteria. Now, this is his problem, that how can you put out a whole list where you did not provide any criteria for the people who would want to follow to know that, oh, this and that are the things you considered before doing your list. Because of this number one reason, he says it is shitty. Now, the next one, he says because there are no timelines. You cannot put out a list where we don't know how you did the calculation. Maybe from 2019 beginning till 2019 closing. You didn't add anything like that. Therefore, how do we accept that this your list is also right? And the third point he put out is that the list is also very, very deceptive, in that they are trying to change our minds, or they are trying to set an agenda for some people, where if Sammy Flex, I find myself in the list, what it means is that Sammy Flex's name name can be used for any product endorsement or for some bigger deals. So someone even thinks that this can be a PR thing for some people. Now, Arnold Asamoah goes on to say, there are too many holes in the list. For instance, he says, how can you do a list of the big artists in Africa and you leave out a name like Femi Kuti? You can't do the list of big artists in Africa and you leave a name like Femi Kuti out. Because of this, it doesn't qualify. And again, he adds that because this list is bogus, we should trash it. Trash it means we should put it in the bin. I know the discussion is in the whole of Africa and maybe the world at large because of the platform where it came from, CNN, Cable News Network. Do you also think that this is shitty or you think it is right? Because some people are also arguing that, yes, talking about music in Africa, though our people are doing well, Samini, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, they are doing very well, but then what they think is that when it gets to that platform, they don't match the names there. Let's continue the conversation here on the Quick News. Today at the Holiday Inn Hotel here in Accra, Ghana, one of our artists signed on to a juicy deal. And here I'm talking about our boy, aka Livingston Ete Satekla, aka Stonebwoy. He has been signed on as the ambassador of a new energy drink brand in town called the Big Boss Energy Drink. Stonebwoy is going to be in partnership with this brand for some good years. And I believe at the signing, where Abeku Santana was the MC, Stonebwoy made some good comments about the drink and the fact that Ghanaians in general, as well as his fans, the Beam Nation fans, should support the new product called the Big Boss Energy Drink. Even on his platforms where he'll be playing in Ashaman, he'll be playing in Tamale, the boy is calling for total and maximum support. Let's take you to the Holiday Inn Hotel where the signing was made this afternoon in Ghana.
Ladies and gentlemen, Africa's biggest reggae dancehall artist, the first BET International Reggae Dancehall Artist to the world, the brand ambassador for Big Boss Energy Drink. Say Big Boss. Oh, louder, say Big Boss. Big Boss. Big Boss. Big Boss. Anyway, good morning to everybody. I go by the name Stonebwoy. Thank you for coming out today for the beautiful launch, and you guys saw it. This is the Big Boss, the Big Boss. Thanks to my godfather, Mr. Abeku Santana, Mr. Manoj, the marketing department, and everybody involved in making this a possibility. I like it from the north, the whole of Ghana.
And to the very last story for today in the Quick News, presented by Sammy Flex, Chief Editor, produced by K-Boy Multimedia and Digital Rasta. We are telling you that there is still some more good news for our people, where Samini, the high-grade boss, has been signed on as the official ambassador for Liberty Professionals Football Club, which is also based in Dansoman. You know, Samini started his musical trade in Dansoman when he started doing the boy. He started the Samini Fest, and this time around, he is moving it straight to Dansoman. As part of activities to mark this year's Samini Fest 2019, he started his games played with Liberty Professionals, and out of that game, our gentleman has inked another deal. This time around, he is going to be the official ambassador for Liberty Professionals Football Club, which is also based in Dansoman. So anytime you meet Samini next, you can just tell him, say Liber, and he will surely respond, Liberty. Congratulations to Samini, congratulations to Stonebwoy. They are from the same family, therefore we wish them well. This will mark today's edition of the Quick News, presented by Sammy Flex here on Sammy Flex TV. Thanks to K-Boy Multimedia, thanks to Digital Rasta, aka Currency. We still have more for you. So subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest facts. Thank you for watching.